everyone, welcome back to the show. We have an amazing episode today. We have one of our favorite people ever. We've
Fine.
had her on before. She was so nice. We invited her twice. And before we bring her on, though, let me introduce my co-host, Foti Stamos. Hello, Foti.
So Ari,
How you doing? Are you
I'm
excited?
doing great. I'm always looking forward to these episodes and this one specifically because, like you said, I think we both agree, probably one of the top favorite guests of all time.
Yes. Very sweet, very talented, very beautiful, super mom. I mean, I could go on and on, but let's hear less from me and bring on our guest, Kalomira, everybody. Hello, Kalomira. How are you?
That's Kalomira.
Doing great. Thank you for that beautiful introduction. You guys are so sweet. It's an absolute pleasure to be back on your show.
Yeah.
You guys are always so kind, and it's a pleasure. So thank
Thank you. We appreciate that. So from our point of view, there is a lot going on with you. I mean, we've been seeing your face popping up. We've been hearing your voice popping up. Can you kind of just kind of summarize what is happening right now with you? Like, what is exciting? What are
you.
you excited about? What's happening?
Well, I just came back from Greece. I had a huge promo, was on the 10 Night Show, did all these interviews with Grigori, mad TV stuff, the music station for people who don't know, that's in Greece. It's like the MTV of Greece, basically. It's fabulous. And it's been so exciting because we've been promoting Rolling, which is my new single. It's in English. And I wrote it with amazing songwriters that I've worked with, Jennifer Lopez, Chris Brown. I really have put the gas on, and I know Adi knows because I've been sending him emails. Thank you, Adi, for your patience with me. But I just had an epiphany with the music, and I like restructured my whole team in Greece, and we're just on it with the music. And I worked with my producer, and I have a whole new writing group, and we're so excited because we have so many songs in the pipeline. But right now, we wanted to focus on Rolling because this song, I wrote it because I had made a group of songwriters because at the time I was looking for a song for Eurovision. So this was one of the potential ones. But then I'm like, you know what? Let's just release it because the longer I hold on to it, it's almost a year and a half, almost 2 years. Music changes, let's go. So I went with this one because of that urgency I felt. But my next single will be Greek, and now we're discussing for the video clip for that. But the video clip for Rolling is out now. You can see it on YouTube.
Oh my God, that's awesome. I remember listening to it when it first came out, and I play a lot of Greek music or Greek artists because we do all sorts of Greek stuff. And I remember very specifically that my wife and I don't share like a lot of music in common, but I remember I'm not so much into like pop and this and that because I'm an old guy. Like
You're not old, but I know what you mean. Another
So,
sound.
so
my wife like popped in immediately, and she never does this when I play music. When I play music, she's usually like, "Oh, turn that off." But I was playing your song, and she popped in, and she's like, "Whoa, what is this?" And I was like, "This is Kalomira's new song." She's like, "Oh my God, this is so good." And then my daughter started getting into it. My daughter was like, "Play it again, play it again." So like, I mean, the song is awesome, and it's in English. Was Eurovision the reason you did it in English, or was it just a choice that you made?
Sometimes it depends on the flow of the song because some songs I think that they can be in both languages. And my next single, they are in both languages. But then the other songs, it doesn't flow. It depends on the syllables. Like I wrote a ballad, it's called Heartbreaker. It's so good, but it's not ready to come out yet. And it's so good in English. And we're trying to find the right lyrics for the Greek, not translate it completely because I don't like that either, but the overall idea. And it's like, oh, even me and my producer were like, oh, I don't like that either. So it depends. But to hear that your wife and your daughter liked it, that's the biggest compliment because honestly, I feel like we're really upping our music game. I think that we're trying to basically change the music industry a little bit in Greece because I know this is an English song, but in general, I like songs with those melodies that are just easy to catch on. I am a pop. I'm all pop. I'm
if
flowers and
if
pink and butterflies. I like it. You know, kind of way.
if I can
Awesome.
add, Kalomira, to what you
But yeah,
just said, this whole inclusion of English and Greek. You're basically, for us here, whether it's Greek Americans or Greek Australians or Greeks globally, you're bridging us with the music, because we always discuss this as a, culture here. What's going to happen to Greek music as the generations keep going?
I
And the
know.
fact that you're doing this, I think, speaks more than just words. I think it speaks very loud as far as you're bridging us through the music, going back and forth from English to Greek.
Thank you, Fondy. I mean, honestly, guys, I feel that even with my own kids. I'm like, who do you guys like in like the Greek artists? They'll come to like the awards and stuff, and I'm like, wait, do you know this person? They're like, no, no. I mean, they know this, but we're friends, so they're like, hi, this, they know that, they know some part, but they don't know that many. And
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. So
It's
I
different from
agree
when we
with
were
you.
young.
What was that?
It's different from when we were young. I feel like we all knew
Yeah,
every Greek artist, and these generations are they still like it, but they kind of aren't really tuned in. But
yeah.
you, as Foti said, I think you are such a perfect person to kind of bridge the generation because, first of all, like you look exactly the same as when I first met you, like so many years ago. Like you look exactly the same.
Thank you.
And like you have kind of like that personality that I know, like, young and old alike love you. I mean, we remember watching Famous Four, we remember watching all these things. Like you were the sweetheart. And it's true, like it fits you, and it's not an actor, as far as I know.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine I close the camera, I'm cursing everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I remember you were swearing at us before we started rolling, but that was,
Say it, Ani. Say the truth.
but you are the perfect
Thank you.
person for that bridge, and we need it so bad with the Greek generations, the Greek American
Thank
generation
you.
especially, because like they're losing kind of that connection. And I love that we have somebody that I could show my daughter and my son and be like, what do you think of this? Oh, we like her. And then they see you and they're kind of like dancing with you, and it's like you speak to them, and that's awesome.
That's such a nice compliment. Honestly, thank you both for that. I hope so. I really am trying. So that means a lot to me.
Oh, good, good. So okay, so this single is in English. What kind of inspired you? Like, did you just wake up and have like a tune in your head, or did you have some sort of lyrics or words that you like, you saw something rolling, or you did something right around that? Like, what was that inspiration like?
So it depends for me. If I write by myself, it's usually, I'll get a thought and then I'll go to the piano and I'll write it. That's how some of the other songs happen. But with this song, it was the last day we were working together. It was 3 days in Athens. And in the beginning, I was really nervous. This was about a year and a half ago. But then by the end of it, I'm like, let me speak up more. Hold on, because I was shy, really, even more shy. Now I feel more confident in my work. So, as a songwriter, I mean. Anyway, so then he puts on a beat, and I swear to God, I lost my mind. I said, wait, it wasn't a complete beat. It was just like a little simple beat, but I got the rhythm. And I'm like, give me the mic. And I just start rolling, rolling. And that was the whole chorus. Rolling,
Really?
roll.
Wow.
Yeah. And I am an on the spot person. That's one thing I do. Melodies, and concepts. That's like my in the A line of the song. So right away, and then Homie was there, he's written with Jennifer Lopez. He did De Niro, De Niro, De Niro. He's won Grammys, he's fantastic. And he was like, oh my God. And we were both just vibing off each other. And we just wrote it that day. We tweaked some of the lyrics after, but it was like one of those special moments. It was
That's really
really
cool.
fun.
Wow, that's like really impressive because you
Yeah.
know I'm I'm impressed by talent and all sorts of things, but I'm very impressed with the things that I cannot do. I mean, you can hold a gun to my head and tell me write a song or die, and I'll be like, I got nothing. I
You're
got nothing.
dying.
So the
Oh,
people
God.
so the people that can do that are very impressive to me. And I mean, obviously it's something loved because how else could you be like an artist as you are if people didn't appreciate and love what you do? And that creativity is really cool and really impressive. And I mean,
Yeah.
anybody out there who hasn't heard the song, if you haven't heard the song, I mean, we'll link to it. You can go to YouTube. You could, I'm sure Kalomira, you could tell us all sorts of places to listen to it. But like, the song is very catchy.
Thank you.
Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like it's catchy. You play it, I'm telling you, my wife pops her head immediately. She's like, "What is this?" And then my daughter starts dancing around, and it was like, that's really catchy. It is a catchy tune. I really, and I said I'm not like a big on pop, but like I'm big on what sounds good, and it sounds
Totally.
so good. Yeah.
Oh, that means so much. It is very pop. It's very happy. It just puts you in a good mood. I
Mhm.
feel like it has that really happy vibe. But without being like an annoying happy, like it's like a really cool
Yeah.
happy. You just like, oh, I'm in a good mood all of a sudden. It's like that. And the chorus is very easy to follow.
Yeah.
The video clip was really good. You guys also can check that out. It's on YouTube. And
Yeah.
we filmed that in Athens. The director is Yannis Papadakos, who's the first Greek director to put a Netflix to get a series on Netflix. He had done the Greek version of The Hangover for guys.
Oh, what?
Really?
Yeah, he's
What's
fantastic.
it?
So he directed that and Stokos, which was my last year's
Yeah.
single. Yeah. So he's really great. He's young and he's a great vibe. So I liked him. So I'm like, oh, let's go with Yanni again. So it was really nice. It was
And
fun.
you have like a good synergy. Like he kind of captured your
Yeah.
vision.
Yeah, because I had wanted to do the 24 hours of pop star. So, because I think that life is fun. Even I'm all right, I'm in the business, but I even like to see, my friend does a lot of celebrities, like global huge celebrities, Jeff
Mhm.
Lopez and all that. And I'm always asking, well, how is this? And how is that? And how are they? And how's the team? I'm always interested. So the video clip was like showing, the artist waking up, the morning, and then taking a shower, and then going to rehearsal, and then filming, and then driving in the car. It's just
Yeah.
something fun.
I mean, it's really cool. And yeah, everybody, I'm sure like most of our audience has heard or seen it. Like if you haven't, like definitely check it out. You
I
guys,
Please
you guys,
do.
go ahead.
I gotta say, Kalomira, for me, listening to this, for those of us that are actually getting ready to prep to get to Greece this summer, actually, this is gonna be the jam, the summer jam 2024. You heard it from
Thank
me
you.
first. I see this happening.
Yeah, Forty, it's all you.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll
I
get
don't mean
that.
had a
No,
little to do with it, but Forty, you're the one who put it up there.
I have the second single. By the summertime, you'll have the Greek one. I can't say the name of it yet, but it's really something different. So I think you guys
Okay,
will.
but in this one, the second one will be in Greek.
Yeah, yeah. I have
Cool.
it in English too, but the first release will be in Greek.
Okay, I mean that's like really cool. I can't like recall.
Mhm.
Again, maybe I'm just missing it, but I can't recall like many people doing like songs, multilingual.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I personally, if it fits the songs, I would like to do them. But then it depends. Then you're like, oh, which one do I release? But this one, I was like, no, I want to go with the Greek for sure. So then after, then I'll do an English one because it's nice to have both. I know Elena, Paparizou, she used to in the past
Mhm.
do it as well a lot. And I thought that was always very smart. But I am Greek American, so I'm always gonna have both, as long as the song fits.
As you should, because
Yeah.
going back again to that bridge, it's like
Yeah.
you can't just do this bridge with just Greek, and you can't just do it with just English. So the fact
Yeah.
that you are kind of getting the best of both worlds, and again, I'm speaking directly to the Greek American younger generations. Like they really need somebody to kind of be cool, to kind of like be like, oh, she's really cool. I like her. Now I'm gonna get into Greek music, or
Yeah.
I'm gonna like I want to hear more Greek music. Like anything that connects these young generations to their culture, I think is like super important for us as Greek Americans or any Greeks in the diaspora.
I
And I mean,
agree.
Kalomira, you are absolutely somebody who has done it in the past, because I remember when you did like a charity event with us that, we've done so many events, but I've never seen such excited young people. Like we did all these events, like older people come and say, "Oh yeah, all these older people are here." But
Yeah.
like, you had like it ran the gamut from very young to like tweens to like teenagers to like 20s, and then the older generation too. And it was like, wow. So I mean, you definitely have that capacity to be that bridge, and we're all for it. More
Thank
power to you.
you. Thank you. I'm really trying over here. So thank you so much. With the music, especially to be that bridge and kind of change it up a little bit. Also, I think it's important. I think it's important for the young girls, especially to have, I don't know, how like Taylor Swift, I always go by that. And I was telling my label as well, like, of course, you want to be proud of your body and be sexy and all that stuff, but it's okay to keep your clothes on too. You could be cool too. So I feel like I'm very excited because I feel like through the music I can put some messages out that I'm even looking for myself and for my daughter. So I feel like it's a big opportunity. I feel like there's a reason this is happening. I feel it. I'm really good with my instincts. And I feel like this is where God needs me to be right now. I don't know why I go by that, but that's what I feel. So I think there's a reason for it. So let's see.
Well, the fact that you are a mom, the fact that like you have like a long history, like through social media, through various means of you like talking about being a parent, talking about your kids, how much you care, how much, efforts you put into it. Um, and then you also being that person that can speak to these youngsters through song, through videos, through everything that you do. But again, you're not just using sex appeal to try to sell. You're not one-sided, in my opinion. You're
Yeah.
you're like multifaceted, and the proof is in the pudding. You are a parent. So like if I was gonna have my daughter listen to somebody, I'd be very comfortable and wouldn't even question you being an artist that she was really into putting your pictures up on the wall. I'd be all for it because you're not taught. You actually follow through with the stuff that you preach, and I think that's really commendable.
Thank you. I'm looking for it as well. That's why I feel like there's a need for it. So I think it's an opportunity because if you can make somebody inspired by your music, then they're more likely to follow more stuff. I'm not saying I do everything perfect. God, no, I don't. I'm totally learning. But I'm just saying, let's put some of that nice stuff in the mix of the music. We want everything. We want all the colors. But let's have that too. And I think that it's okay to try, to be sexy and show that side, but it's not the only way.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, hey, there's other ways to do it too. I think because America, there's so many artists and there's so many different niches and genres that you're lucky to be able to go in a niche and be like, I'm this kind of artist. I keep my clothes on, I dance, I do pop, and I like flowers, and in Greece it's a little tighter. And I understand that and I respect that. And I respect what's being listened to. But let's try and change it up. That's all.
Bravo, bravo. That's so awesome. Okay,
Thank
so rolling. We got a little bit of history, a little bit of that. Your next one, you said you can't talk about yet, but
Yeah.
the first
I'll
thing.
come back on and we'll talk about it then.
Yeah. So I mean that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah.
And then you are also performing, right?
Yes. So April 7th, everybody better come out. Everybody in Boston, Oceanside, doors open, 8:30. It's gonna be me. I'm doing a nice little set for you guys with Mark Angelo. Mark Angelo, if you don't know, he's an amazing DJ, but he's an amazing songwriter. He did my song Stokos. He does a lot of music. Actually, his sister is Melina from Vegas, the original Vegas.
Oh yeah.
I loved them. I was obsessed. And they won like he's won MTV European Awards, two of them. Like he's great. And he's such a good person. I love working with him. So me and him have gotten really tight over the years. I mean, over this past like 6, 7 months where I've been really throwing myself in the music. And yeah, he'll be there and Saliki will be there, Menidiadis, who they always make an amazing party. I mean, they know Kefi. They're like, they're gonna burn down the house from Kefi. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Everybody come out.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna pump this up all over Boston. But are you doing any other shows? Is Boston your only stop? You got more going on?
So that's what we're discussing now. We're like, you know what, we should, because I do get offers, and I'm like, you know what, well, hold on, let's just do Boston right now, and then let's set up a tour. So I think
Perfect.
it's in the pipeline, which I'm excited for because I haven't been out in America. Like in Greece, I was just there, and I did Thessaloniki. I had another show in Athens, and I'm like, I'm right here. Let me do America. I'm in America. So I think we're gonna be just, we're setting something up slowly.
And
And as proud Bostonians, we appreciate that you will start us off. Let us kick it off. So, I mean, Boston, please, now that you heard this, I'm speaking for Boston, so do not let us down. Everybody show up there. Show them how Boston does it so that they can do more shows for us, so we can kick off, as many as we can, because it's just gonna be a good time. I know we can do it, and I know this show sounds so amazing. I mean, what a lineup, and the fact that you're gonna be there, and I think the last time I saw you perform live outside of the charity thing we did
Long time
was
ago.
like the Fame Story tour. That's
Oh,
just
long
because,
time ago,
yeah,
20 years ago.
I haven't been like around that scene so much, but I remember being there, and you like kind of killed it over there too.
and
Thank you.
if I can add, Ari, the timing couldn't be perfect because that Sunday is the Greek Independence Day parade in Boston. So the energy is going to be high, the buzz is going to be high. So what better way to end the night with a performance with Kalomira and
Oh
her
my
crew?
God, it's
Thanks,
gonna be
guys. I'm
perfect.
gonna try and come to the parade as well.
Oh,
We-
that'd be so
It
cool.
would be so fun to see also the kids that can't maybe come to the show.
Yeah.
It's nice. You'll see both, the nighttime crew and the daytime crew.
So let me ask you, do you know, is the show like all ages? Is there any specific,
A good question. I think if you share the flyer, it'll have all the
okay,
information. I don't want to say anything
we
wrong.
will,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm figuring it's okay, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll get all that correct information out. But I mean, that is going to be an amazing show. I mean, we said it before. Boston, you guys gotta, show them what we're about. Come out to the show, have a great time. The parade, the show, Kalomira, all these other
Other
amazing
than that,
artists, DJs. I mean, that's gonna be, the cafe is gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be real cool. I'm excited.
awesome.
All
Awesome.
right. I mean, Calomira, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for taking the time. Please come back when you have more stuff, to talk about, or you have a tour, or you have a new release, the next song, whatever it is, just come back and talk to us. We will love to have you anytime you want. And thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
Guys,
thank you, Kalomira.
thank you. Always so fun. You'll definitely see me. We'll set something up for the next single. I'm so excited.
Absolutely. All right. Calomira, everybody. Thank you for watching and listening. Thank you again to Kalomira so much for being with us. Thank you, Foti.
Thank
Thanks
you.
everybody out there. And check out Rolling. Hot, hot, hot. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.